Hey guys, Domino here with part 2 of November the 8th gameplay. The first game mode here is the same as the last game mode from part 1 of the 8th gameplay. The objective is one flag in the middle of airfield, one attacking team and one defending team. We are defending this time. The flag is on the left, or the opposite side of that trailer you see there, on the left-hand side of the screen. And right now we're defending. I have my sniper, which is starting to malfunction, so we're defending the back side of the trailer. As you can see, it's taking quite a bit of effort to rack the bolt on my sniper rifle. I believe my shearing pin is broken now, so another gun to fix.
What? I have a sniper.
We start taking fire from the airfield bridge straight in front of me. Unfortunately, my teammate Dylan gets taken out. Luckily, the spawn for the defending team is only about 5 seconds behind me, and the respawn is a 30-second count. So here I decide to abandon the sniper rifle and start using my sidearms.
He's moving left.
I know that I have a teammate on the back side of the trailer to my left there. So I'm going to fire off a round with my sniper, put it down, and move up to him.
Are those friendly in airfield 10? Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to come up to you. This is a scary place.
Now the attacking team spawns directly where I'm looking right now. And they have also managed to flank around to the back side of the airfield as well. So we are almost completely circled on the airfield at the moment. We do manage to hold the flag for the entire game. Unfortunately, my memory card is full here because I forgot to delete a bunch of games from the previous
Make sure we don't
days.
shot in the ass, though.
Unfortunately, this is where this video ends.
See him? See him? Can you make that shot? By the red? By the bottom?
See him, let's see.
And we jump into the next game mode. This game mode, the objective was to capture 4 flags placed throughout the field and raise them to your team's color. Our team's color was red for this game mode. So we move into the town here. I ask if
Are we allowed in buildings?
Buildings because that door has never been closed.
The door
before.
was closed.
Anyways, so there is a flag in front of me, but it's already raised to red.
There is a flag here.
That. Our teammates had gotten pretty far ahead of us without us knowing and managed to capture quite a few flags.
Red and white? What color are we?
We're red.
So this is the second flag captured that we have seen. We do a quick perimeter sweep here.
Huh?
Our teammates managed to move up quite far.
Probably under the tarp.
Becoming aware.
Probably under the black tarp.
So the entire town is clear for the most part. We start advancing through the town here, pushing towards our friendlies. So at this point, we come under the realization that the last flag is the same flag
Either that or under
in the previous game mode on the airfield by the trailer.
Okay. We got 1,
And as you
2,
can
3.
see there, that was the third flag.
How many flags we got?
Captured.
3, I think.
So the last flag is directly
right.
at my 12 o'clock right now.
Because he didn't move it, we all lost.
Quickly clear building 12.
Okay, let's go check it out.
And our squad starts to advance towards the
Here's
airfield.
one Paladin got killed over here.
Copy. I imagine it's probably through there.
We start coming under fire from enemy player in the doorway of the tented building on airfield. Fortunately, there's a tarp in front of it on the left-hand side, which allows us to move up. As you can see, I can't see the doorway from here, but anybody to my right is within firing range.
You good to the tarp? Good to the tarp.
Dylan, I almost shot you.
It's Dylan.
Coming up from there.
He's sitting in the doorway.
We start to advance on the
We got 1 in trailer.
airfield
Or 1 in trailer.
tent,
Copy.
trying to gain several angles.
He's in the doorway, Dylan. Watch it.
He's out of the trailer. Sorry, I got I see him.
Hit him.
One of my teammates goes to pull out a grenade
You
to
fucking
frag out the
Hit him.
tent, and unfortunately is taken out right there.
Hold on. Dylan's doing it. Dylan's doing it.
Hit!
Never mind, do it. You ready?
Lucky Bod's looking at my hand.
I move into position, and me and Jackal pull our tarps back to clear the other side of the tarp. We could hear an enemy moving around, but we couldn't see him when we moved our tarps back, so we decide to use another tactic. Another friendly moves up there.
Watch that right side.
That's Frogman, another member of Team Myrmidon.
Beside the trailer. Backside. Right side. Where the flag was.
Right here I can see through one of the holes torn in the tarp there. I can see that there's an enemy in the trailer, which is on the other side of the tarp. And my teammate manages to take him out with 1 shot. It's a good shot, Jackal. So unfortunately, there's still another enemy in the building to my left, and he puts a good amount of rounds into my boots. So I go back to the spawn and I respawn when I get back up here. I try another tactic. I try to go farther to the right and get a better angle on the doorway rather than trying to get him from close up. So here I'm going to fall back a bit and move to a wider angle.
Okay.
I see that I've got another teammate over here, so I try to get him to go even farther.
Yo, move up
On
a
the
bit more.
flank
Hit him
there.
from the side.
I start taking fire from the enemy. Return fire.
Taking
Manage
fire.
to get him out.
He's down.
So I move back up to the tarped area to rendezvous with Jackal and clear the building.
Let's get in there.
Cover, you go, okay?
One, two. I clear the first section of the tent, but I can hear the enemies are shooting at me from across the field.
Whoa.
So it would
He's
be
shooting
unwise
across from the
to
trailer. I got
move across.
him.
Then he's back in the trailer.
Try to take a few shots at him and assess exactly where he is, but
Can you move it off? Not
and we
really.
start taking fire from underneath the tower there.
Okay.
A lot of the bullets are just deflected through the heavy brush there, but I try to move up to see if I can get a better angle on him.
Yeah, I got that.
we decide now that it's a good time to clear the second half of the tent and get ourselves closer to the enemies underneath the airfield tower. So Grim takes point, clears the front, Jackal's behind him, and I am on the 6. Rear guard.
Where's that last flag? Is it over there? Is it over there?
Timmy, the flag is right there.
We wait if they get there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go around and come down. Wait.
Grim kicks out the front door and starts taking fire from underneath the airfield tower.
Far
down where I'm shooting.
I almost just shot you in the face.
Jesus Christ!
Multiples coming up. Oh, I got one. Reload, boys.
Check the 6 for a second, make sure we're not getting snuck up on here.
For what?
As Grim realizes he has misplaced the bottom cap on his grenade, rendering it useless. Return to watching flank,
I got the 6.
as I know that they have a pretty solid foothold in the front of the building there.
Oh, hit! Coming out!
Grim gets taken out, unfortunately, and goes back to find the cap for his grenade. And me and Jackal push forward.
Okay, I want to get
once he
under
has
that tower.
respawned and found the cap.
Okay, let's go. Dylan, come with.
Yeah,
So the 3 of us are going to move across.
Go left and get
bottom
on
of the
tower. Actually, it's the opposite. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Go.
Start taking fire from my right side down at the lower end of the field. And resume
Right side, taking fire.
Can't see shit. Cut. Can't see shit. Get down.
Dylan, you watch the 6.
Yeah, temple.
At this point, we had captured the 4th and final flag on the airfield there, but the admin once again was
Somebody
not around
call the
and did
game.
not call
Oh,
the game
nice shot.
in a timely fashion.
Good shot.
Okay, I'm on this side now. Oh, they're shooting through the cracks. There's one right there.
When I look out that time, I can
Breaking
see that
branches
somebody's
like a
breaking
mofo.
branches and moving through the bushes. Unfortunately, my rounds aren't feeding, and then my mag misfires and temporarily turns my pistol into a bit of a flamethrower.
That's not my man.
The next time that I look out, I can see a player's red and white Canadian flag patch there. And unfortunately, the only thing I had to shoot
Didn't
at
mean to
was
shoot you in the dome.
So this next game here is called OK Corral. It's a fast-paced game. There's 2
No mag in
flags
this
in the
gun.
center of town that are raised half-mast, and you have to raise it to your team's color. Our team's color was red for this game. You can see a player goes on the far flank,
He's going wide left.
but I decide to continue pushing for the flags here and alert my team so as to reduce casualties.
He's in the knoll. He's over there.
When
There's
I
a guy
peek
over
over
there.
this hill here, I can see a player on the right side of the paneled fence. Unfortunately, my magazine doesn't feed rounds again, as you can see here, and he tactically rolls away from me.
What the?
Nice. Nice. Good
As you
ball.
can see there, it feeds around again. But another teammate takes him out because he goes to the left there too far and goes into range. You can see him walking away there. Now that he's out of the way, I decide to move up and push to the building. Clear the building to my left to make sure I'm not going to get shot in the back of the head. And as you can see, there's both flags there. One is raised to the enemy team's color. So Grim lays down some cover fire and I move across, capturing the flag. Getting across, I realize that I didn't take any rounds there. And I sit tight. Teammates alert me that there's an enemy player on the opposite side of the building that I'm looking at. So he starts shooting over my head and notifies me to stay down. Teammate alerts me that there's a second enemy player behind the tower. As he continues to suppressing fire over my head, I stay down and an enemy player walks right past me without even noticing that I'm lying in the bushes here. So I get up and recapture the flag. I move across. I hear bullets hit the building behind me. Turn and fire 2 rounds. Unfortunately, we hit each other at the same time, so we call ourselves out.
Oh man, that was a stinger.
After respawning, I am notified that the player in the back here is Frogman from Team Myrmidon.
Where are you?
And that was the player that I had let go by on the flank, and he's now distracting the entire team. So I grab his M4 and I start firing at him.
Ike, sweetie.
And I didn't realize there was a hole here.
We gotta talk about some things, Ike.
I fall.
Whoa.
And luckily everybody got that on film. Quickly regained my footing. Starting down suppressing fire on Frogman.
He's in the tent.
Over
or the
top
tarp.
of Grim's head there. At this point I realized that our main objective is to capture flags and he's really just distracting us. Unfortunately, it's too late and the game gets called as the enemy team won. So here's the next round. I quickly sprint in there, capture a flag, and take cover under building 13.
Red has 1 flag! Red has 1 flag! 13 is admin! Oh, yeah, that's good.
As you can hear, there's an admin. Also a member of Team Myrmidon, known as that guy, above me in the tower, goofing around on the 50 cal machine gun that's mounted to the side of the tower. At this point, the other admin walks up and decides he's gonna switch the flags back to neutral, but
no, you don't do that, you son of a bitch.
Back to the red color.
I worked hard for that cap.
So the second flag is
taking
quite
fire
a bit
from
farther
me
towards the enemy team here.
Taking fire from me.
My 2 pistols available, I decided it's not a wise idea to try and push for it until a teammate can get closer and help.
I am admin!
Did he just say we couldn't be in building?
Oh, yeah! Hit!
Team member Jackal moves up and unfortunately takes out a friendly capturing flag, but manages to capture the flag.
Do it, Clay.
And as he does, I take it around directly in
God damn, that hurts so
fingertip.
much.
So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, or subscribe to Domino Airsoft. And once again, thank you